From AfterDark World Headquarters, this is your favo right correspondent KD, representing KD After Dark because we're one and the same, you know what I mean? So here we are. It's Sunday. It's a Sunday morning. A nice, quiet, dark Sunday morning. Get your ass up. Come on, get up. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get up. And we got to get things done. You know, there's always something to do. It never ends. You know that, right? So anyway, I want to switch things up. And since we're on the weekend, I think we're going to get to KD's movie recommendations. I want to start off with a doozy. Ever heard of Repo Man? Well, you need to. A story of a young punk who was trying to find himself and living or trying to live that punk lifestyle when a repo man talks him into helping him steal a car. And it's real interesting. There's some great quotes in that movie. You know it's going to be an interesting movie when the first thing you see is looks like some sort of government agents walk up on a car that's abandoned. And the agent in charge looks at a cop and says, "It happens sometimes. People just explode." Well, if you ever heard of the Monkees, Mike Nesmith actually produced this film. It's really funny and really good. And especially if you're a KD After Dark watcher, this is your kind of movie. So again, you can thank me later, but watch Repo Man. Emilio Estevez, Harry Dean Stanton, who is great in everything. Watch this and then tell me how great it is. So, I was thinking, I do a lot of thinking sometimes. Sometimes I don't do much at all. However, I was driving in from the studio today because I was in the studio with Annie Scene. What a blast that was. And I was thinking about something, a very unique talent I have that I've never found anyone really that had it. And that was, I snap my fingers different from anyone else in the world. I'm left-handed. I can barely make a sound snapping fingers like this. But if I put my index finger over my thumb, I could snap it. I can't do it with my right hand. Only this hand. And I can't tell you how I do it. I do remember as a child, I was frustrated that I couldn't do this. And so I figured, no one, well, see, there's a lesson here. No one told me I couldn't do it. And so I learned to pop my fingers like this. Not like that, but bend down, take the blood out of your nail, pop it. Not like that. So anyway, I've never seen anyone really that could replicate it the way I can, and I don't know how I do it. But anyway, some people are just talented that way, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to make this one short, but I do want to wind up my tribute to redneckery and redneck eating with one of the classics of all time, and I found something new. If you're from the southeast United States, you know what liver mush is. And you know in western North Carolina is the capital. Because you got the big three. You got Hunters, you have Jenkins, and you have Max. But there's a new player on the block, and I'm not kidding. A new player in the liver mush scene. And I'm talking about Grubs from Gaffney. You can only get it at Sunnydale Meats. But as a mush connoisseur, or as the rednecks say, a mush canusier, I can tell you it's great. So, if you know anything about liver mush, you understand that it's already cooked when you get it. And so people say, ooh, well, you'd never eat that just right out of the pack. This is Grub's liver mush, right? But only a real redneck could just eat it straight off the block. As always, with all things redneckery, a saltine cracker is always best. So see, there it is, raw, or for the amateurs who think it's raw. No, it's cooked. Not everybody can appreciate this, but my audience. So how good is it? Well, it's great. The big three is no more. Now it's the big four. Grubs, Jenkins, Hunters, and Max are the big four on the liver mush scene. This one is, they don't call it spicy, it's got a little more kick to it. Or as Jackie B would say, a little bit of kick to it. Anyway, never tried liver mush, you ought to give it a shot. You got four to choose from. The new player on the block, it's great. So it's been a long day. And just got things to do to make this a long day too. However, we're going to make it. You know, we're going to make it. So, say it with me. You ready? Always be nice until it's time not to be nice. Be kind to animals, always. Discipline equals freedom. Never complain and never explain. This will help you in life, trust me. You don't have unlimited time. Don't you know that? And the new one I've added is, one day you'll just be a memory to people. Make sure it's a good one. It's off to adventures now. I invite you to join me. I invite you to meet me on the road to adventure someday. So, for Mr. and Ms. America, all ships at sea and all sides everywhere, this is your fave old right correspondent, KD, wishing you a great day, and I'll see you out there.